as someone that's pulled their hamstring multiple times, one of the things that's made a huge difference is this elephant walk. So just notice how one leg at a time is getting to really open up, right? Because you got to think behind you is where the engine is. So if you walk a lot, if you play sports, you might not even realize how tight you're getting in the back of your body. So this allows you to stretch out through the calf, through the back of the knee, into the hamstring, into the glute, and even up into that low back. Your goal is just to eventually keep working down lower and lower until eventually you have your palms flat and your heels flat. The slam board Jefferson curl could be a good example. So now you're going to get even more stretch on those calves, which is again a gap that most of us may not even realize. I know for me as a former sprinter, couldn't believe how tight and weak my calves were. But now just being able to get on this board, keep my back tucked, right? Round the spine, tuck the chin so that I can get even more tension and stretch in this range of motion, and just let nobody roll all the way down and roll all the way up. Because again, you think about how your hamstrings work, they flex your knee and extend your hip. So now we're getting that hip extension right by here, just gently letting the body round. And you look at the Jefferson curl as that mobility piece, and you can look at the back extension as another way to strengthen, right? Because now your hips are going to be stuck in here. So just by being able to hold this position can start to get you where you feel those glutes and those hamstrings starting to engage. And then you start to let it round. You can use your hands if you need to get that range of motion to get your body used to this position. And then eventually your goal is to not have to hold on at all and just be able to get all the way down. And it's okay if your back rounds at the bottom. I know that's a big debate, but again, we've been creating the image of God. So the bodies that we have are way more resilient than we even understand. And so understand, right? Outside of the machine, using dumbbells like for a Romanian deadlift is way more demand on what's going on behind you. So you want to make sure you're really strong and opened up, because when you touch dumbbells and a barbell, now your body is placed under a totally different demand and tension. And again, notice the range of motion I'm getting with keeping my back flat. This is what we try to make sure that we're getting, because when you cut the range of motion, I guarantee you're going to cut the results, because in the beginning, you may get stronger temporarily, but down the road, your body will suffer. And so we have to remember that the hamstrings flex the knee and extend the hip. So if you have access to a hamstring curl machine, you want to make sure that you spend that time getting that knee where it can flex and get that pad all the way to the butt and getting that extra range of motion. Because when it comes to something like a Nordic hamstring curl, this is going to place even more demand on the ability to flex your knee. So you want to use that hamstring curl to get stronger, to prepare your body to be able to do stuff like this.